Hello everyone, welcome to Kilgara Sports. Today we're going to be going over some of the most insane, ridiculously expensive NBA contracts. Now, before we get stuck into the video like we always do, I'd like to ask you to like, share and subscribe. And most importantly, comment what you want me to do next. It could be a part 2. It could be a part 3, even though I haven't done a part 2. But regardless, comment whatever. Could even be your favourite types of wood. Myself, I like oak. Great for building chairs, great for sitting on. Really brings out nature. You know, squirrels, birds, nature things. Anyway, so we're going to get into this now. So, we all know who LeBron James is. The man, the myth, the 36-year-old basketball legend. But, did you also know that this man makes almost, and these are almost for all of the people that I'm going to mention in this video, he makes almost $155 million over 4 seasons. And before I get right in, just want to tell you that these are all rough estimates on what they're getting paid from their teams according to Google and other sites like that. So back into it now, $155 million over 4 seasons. That's $38.5 million over 1 season. That's $470,000 over 1 game. That's $117,000 over 1 quarter. That's $10,000 a minute, give or take $300. It is what it is. That's $163 a second. That is a lot of $1 hot dogs. Think about it. So, next is Paul George. Playoff P, Pandemic P, get posterized P. Although I've never seen him get dunked on. Probably have, but my memory's not the best. Say less though. So, Paul George makes $190 million over 4 years. Once again, how much he makes in a year, which is the same as seasons if you don't know. He makes $47.5 million over a year. Once again, these are all rough for everyone. That's $580,000 a game. That's $145,000 in a quarter. That's $12,000 in a minute. And that's $202 in 1 second. Think about it. Or don't. It is a lot of money. Imagine the Lamborghinis. Imagine the houses. Imagine the signed shoes he must own that he signed himself because he's sponsored with Nike and raking in that Nike dough, sticking it in the oven, making that bread and shipping it off to the public. Okay, Kyrie Irving, the flat earther. Obviously everyone's entitled to what they believe, but I think he said that, and if he didn't, Kyrie Irving, if by some miracle you're watching this video, I sincerely apologise. Please don't fight me, because you're like 6'3" and I'm 4'10" on a good day. You could step on me and I would die like an ant. But more importantly, Kyrie, you make $136 million over 4 years. That's $34 million a year. That's $655,000 on a week. That is a lot. That's 93 grand in 1 day. That's 4,000 in 1 hour. Now, Kawhi Leonard, our 2-time champion, our 2-time finals MVP, our great defender in the league, whatever else you want to say about him, but he's making bread over these 3 years. He signed his contract back in the day, $103 million over 3 years. Last year's a player option, but whatever, we're going to take it like it does take that. So anyway, Kawhi, $103 million over 3 years. That's $34 million a year. That's $660,000 a week, not a year, because then he wouldn't be able to make $103 million over 3 years, obviously. That's 95 grand in a day and 4,000 on an hour. Stephon Wardell Curry, the 6-foot fella who shoots threes and ends careers with some of his ankle breakers, night in, night out. This man makes $200 million over 5 years, which is $40 million a year, 770 grand a week, 110 grand a day, and 4,500 an hour. Devin Booker, the fella who's going out with the Jenner Kardashian. Alright, I just have to say this here. I saw some unreal meme the other day. It was Devin Booker really stole Ben Simmons' girlfriend and then dropped 40 on his head. Now, I might sound like some idiot laughing at this, but I kid you not, I laughed out loud alone in the dark. That was funny. So anyway, Devin makes 160 million over 5 years. That's roughly 32 million a year, give or take. That's 615 grand a week. That's 88 grand a day. And 3,500 an hour. Right, next up is Zach LaVine, the high flyer, the 6'5" dunk contest champion. Or maybe he lost, but either way, he should be. The carry job of the Bulls. The Bulls' first All-Star in probably since Derrick Rose last played, so, or Jimmy Butler, or whoever, basically. Bulls have been shocking. Zach LaVine came. They've been alright. So anyway, Zach LaVine's getting paid 80 million over 4 years. That's 20 million a year, 385,000 in a week, 55,000 a day, and 2 grand an hour. Now, our second last person, LeBron's favourite teammate, at least for now, is Anthony Davis, AD himself. All 6'11" of him makes 190 million over 5 years, 38 million a year, 730,000 in a week, 104,000 in a day, and roughly 4,000 an hour. Now you might be like, I've said 4,000 an hour for all of these. And to be fair, I'll give you that one. Hats off, take a high five and a handshake. I have done that. But, I don't think you want to hear me say Damian Lillard makes $4,227.28 in 10 minutes. Now if you do want to see that, comment down below. But I doubt you do, so I'll save you that. So, our last, the main man himself, Zion Williamson. I like to compare him to the modern day Charles Barkley. You know, small power forward, grabs the rebounds, dunks on the head of 6'11" centres. Likes to shoot the three, but isn't the best at it. See what I mean? But anyway, Zion Williamson, the first overall pick, the 2019 draft. He makes 30 million over 3 years. 10 million a year, obviously. 190 grand a week. 27.5 grand a day. And roughly 1,000 an hour. Now, that is all for today. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Once again, comment your favourite kinds of wood. Because I just like wood. Thank you very much. Goodbye.